Hi, good morning, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a look using this beautiful Huda palette. It's the Huda Retrograde Palette. I dressed for the occasion. I've got the necklace and the colors on because the color I want to use this morning is so beautiful. Look at this beautiful color on top here. It's not quite a turquoise and not quite a teal. It's a light form of a teal, I think. And it's such a beautiful spring color. So then next to it, there's a complementary color to darken up the look. Isn't that perfect? So yes, I really like it. And also it has a white shade in here too, which I like to use in the inner corner of my eye. So I already put my primer on, and I used the Benefit primer, and it really goes nice. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my It Cosmetics. It's a CC moisturizing cream. It's really nice. It goes on so easily. I'm going to show you this time. I think we're just going to go in the beginning with just my hand, and let's see how I do with just my hands. I'm going to take a little bit on my fingers. I'm going to move it through both of my fingers here. You can put your makeup on with your hands. It is possible. Let's see how it comes out. Let's see how it does. I was thinking of my look being an everyday look that I could wear out today if I go to the store, or today I'm not working, but tomorrow I'll be working my job, and so today I have off, and I love to do makeup videos when I'm off. You see how beautiful I can feel? It's going on really nicely, and it's really pretty nice little tint, isn't it? Okay, so it's moisturizing, so you can see it is pretty much covered up almost all the spots or any inconsistency in my skin. And that was just one little drop in my hands. Let's do it one more time. Let's do one more little drop, and we'll warm it up in my fingers, and let's see if we can make this coverage just a little more full. So when I got up this morning and I put my camera in my tripod broke. So what I did is I took out the boxes that I used before I understood how to use the tripod, and I put them up, and it seems to be working pretty well. But I'm kind of far away, so I'm going to have to pull in when I do my eye look, because I like for you to be close and be able to see it. So there we are. That is the moisturizing foundation, all done with my hands, and I'm pretty sure I got almost every area here. Went down on my neck. So I'm going to jump off the camera, and I'm going to bring it closer when we do the eye look. But right now I'm going to jump off the camera and do my brows and prime my eyes, and we'll be right back to do our eye look. Okay, welcome back. So I wanted to let you know and show you, I put my brows on with just my brow pencil, and I can show you how I did that. I took my brow pencil and I started outlining my brows, and I stayed to the top of my brow, because if you go lower, it's going to draw the eye down. So for those who have more mature look, we want to go up. And then over here you can see there's a place where my brow starts going down. I like to enhance that and give the brow some character, just like this. You see how it gives it a little more character and a little more oomph, and it draws the eye up for my look. And then I like to make a straight line here and have it come out as a straight line. And that makes the brow look so professional. Okay, now I come over to this side and I start drawing up also. Come to my point right here, and then bring the pencil down and draw that also and fill that in. And then I have to accentuate my point a little bit more here and then come down. Just accentuate your point where it turns a little bit, and it'll add to the look of your brow. Okay, now I could probably get away with just wearing this and no pomade. I would take this brush and I would just go through the brow ever so gently, especially if you have to maneuver your brows to be a little flatter, and just go like that. But okay, so you can see how this also can move the pencil color through the brow, so it gets more filled in. Okay, now in this case I have my pomade out and I have this brush, and you can see this brush is at an angle. So I want to use the angle where the longest side is going down, because my brows are going to go up like this. So that's how I want my brush to look. That's how this looks. Okay, so then I'm going to just put a little bit of pomade, and what I do is I bring up my hand and I just test it on here to see how much is coming off and what color am I getting. Then I come in close to the brow and I just deposit the pomade right along there, and then I bring it up to the top where I have my little turn there and right here. And what I like to do is just have it fill in the spots where there's some skin showing, so to speak, or some. That's why I always like to do my foundation first. I'm so used to it that way. Okay, now you can see I'm building this one up also. Just like that. Then I'm going to come over here to the corner and just help fill in that. And I'm only really doing the most of my drawing to the top of the brow, so that it brings the eye up and the brow is not too full at the bottom, which brings the eye down. So how does that look? That's pretty natural looking, right? As the day wears on, sometimes I have to touch it up a little bit, or if I bring my hands up to my eyes, or if I'm out in the sun and I'm sweating with my sunglasses on out in this heat, sometimes I have to touch it up a bit. But anyway, it usually comes out and stays all day. For the staying power, I also have something else in my, this is my Kylie Brow Kit. This is the gel applicator that makes the makeup stay on. And if your brows are a little unruly, it'll help them stay down and in place. So I just do like this, okay, and then just bring it up and around, up and over. And another thing you might have to do if you're a little bit older and you have your brows and all of a sudden some of your brows get really long and they look out of place because they're sticking up because they're too long. So what I do, and I do it very carefully, is I have a very small scissor like this. I would take the scissor and I would cut it while it's laying where I want it to lay, and have it be all the correct length to go uniformly through the brow. You might have to go have your brows waxed to have someone do that for you, but I myself, since the salons are closed, I've had to do it myself. I had to cut my hair a little bit myself, just to keep like the same style. So anyway, I'm gonna put my brow stuff away, and we're gonna go into the eye and see how we can do this, the eye. The colors in this palette are so beautiful. I'm gonna move you closer also. So what I was saying earlier is that I got my foundation done with the IT Cosmetics Moisturizing Cream. And then I went in with the Laura Geller Concealer, and I put that under my eyes here, and you can see that it's kind of breaking up a little bit. It's settling into my skin. Now, being that I'm older, I can't use a setting powder because that will really dry out my look and my skin. So I'm not able to use a setting powder. So in the past, what I've used is this white This is a white eyeliner gel, and usually what happens is I just take some of this and I take it lightly and I put it on my lid just like this, and this whitens up my base for my powder, the eyeshadow powder that's going to come on next. There it goes, just a little bit. See how it whitens it? And it also makes your lines of where your eyelid is more distinct and helps the powder go on in a more natural, you know, the fullness of the color, whatever color it would be. It's going to come out a little brighter with that. And then I come down here in the corner of my eye. Okay, just like that. Now, what I think I'll do is I'm going to move you in closer so that we can do this eye look together and see how it comes out. I got some new brushes. They're just beautiful. This came in one of my boxes, I think. The black handle, and it has, oh, let's see, what does it say? This one is a brush that has a name on it. Let's see, what's the name of this one? Cherry End 218. Anyway, it has, I think this is the powder brush at the end, and it has a nice little bevel. Oh, Farrah brushes. It has a nice little bevel so that you can hold it in your hand comfortably. See, I keep them clean. I keep the covers on them. They're just beautiful brushes. Okay, so now we're just moving things over for just a minute because I'm going to pull you in closer, because I think it's hard to visualize how it looks if you're not close enough. Let's see, bring you in closer, like right like that. That's pretty good for my eye look, huh? I think you can see me pretty well. Let's move it like that, and you come this way a little bit. All right. That's about as close as I can get to show you how I do this eye look. Oh, okay. So I got this Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to start with the, I think I'm going to start with the white in the inner corner. I really want to start with the white in the inner corner. Let's see how it deposits and if it'll stay on. Because sometimes these are more of a sheer product meant to bring a glossy or a bright look. But that's okay. I like that. That's really beautiful. Can you see how that went on really nice? Okay, now let's do the other side. I think that's really pretty, and I'm glad I put down my white base because that's going to help it quite a bit. Have the color maintained, and I do this on the inner corner to open up the eye. As you can see, it does open up the eye, right? It's opening up the eye. And then, of course, the more I deposit, the more it becomes a stronger white. Okay, there we go, just like that. Now, that looks really nice. I'm happy with that because I struggle to find white in palettes because I always like to open up the eye first. We got a little fallout. Let's see how we do with this fallout, if it just wipes away for us. Pretty much does. It's okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do this part of the eye with this beautiful, beautiful tealish color. It's so pretty. Let's come right over here. Can you see me? Yes. Okay, that is such a pretty color. Very pretty. Oh, that is very pretty. I'm wearing the clothes to match it, and my necklace and my earrings. Okay, that matches it like that, and I think it's such a beautiful color. I like the brightness of it too. It's nice and bright for spring. There we go. Oh yes, coming out nice. Okay, really pretty. Okay, now I can see I got a tad bit of fallout over here. All right, now I want to go in with kind of a maybe this angled brush a little bit, and let's go in and do the, is this one too light? Let's see. That's really like a natural looking color. So we have to go a little darker, and we'll go to the one next to it. And we're just gonna carve out the crease right here. And it's gonna look so pretty and natural. You can see it's looking really pretty and natural right there. Really pretty, right? Okay, now I'm gonna use this one and come over here and put it on the other side. It's gonna look pretty and natural. Just crease right up here, just like that. A little bit more. The color is just beautiful. You can do this at home too. Just get, if you want to, get this palette. I got it off eBay, and I only paid I think $12 maybe, 14. I don't know how I got it for that price, but that's the price I paid for it. It's quite a bit less than it sells for. I think it sells for close to 50. It's got a lot of colors, and it is beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to take this greenish color, and I'm going to use a kind of a smaller brush, because I'm going to go into this green color right here. The green, the dark green, right there. I'm going to take this brush, which has got like the, it's a little bit flatter and it's a little more. Okay, let's see if I can put this on the outer corner of the lid. I'm going to try not to have fallout. Okay. Just going to put a little more. I'm doing it ever so gently so I don't have fallout. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, now let's do the other side, and then I'm going to have to find an even thinner brush to do my lower lash line, because that is a beautiful color. Okay, just have to darken up the color a little bit on the left eye. Okay, and bring a little bit over here to the crease. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now let's find me an even smaller brush. And I have that. We got this brush set in our BoxyCharm. And it's lavish brushes, and they're really tiny. So let's try this one with the point on it. You see how small that is? That's really small. So let's go in with the darker color on the lower lash. You can see it comes out really nice. Just go in with the lower, on the lower lash. I'll keep my head up this time so you can see the side. Okay. Okay, so I've got that on, and I'm going to pop off the camera for just a minute, and I'm going to do two things. I'm going to put my eyelashes on and have all my blushes ready and my lipstick ready. So we're going to end the video with the final look. Really good, huh? Do you like it? I love it so far. I think it's great, and it's matching great with my jewelry and my makeup. Yes. Okay, I'll be right back. I am back again. I got my lashes on. So next I'm going to go in to this palette, this little one from Laura Geller, and let's see if I can kick up some blush for here. Oh yeah. A little bit's coming off. It's one of those baked ones, so you have to kind of go in and get some tension in on the brush to get it to come up. But there it goes. It's such a pretty color for spring. It goes well with the green, right? It's not just a peach, but it's a peachy coral. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this palette here. I'm going to do my bronzer, and I want to do my bronzer with a little different color. This one is from Beauty Crush. I got this at Ross. Okay, now let's see. Oh, that goes right into the skin, really nice. It doesn't take much, and it really goes into the skin and deposits the color, and it looks natural. It doesn't look like it's building up or anything like that. It looks very natural, really pretty. It's very beautiful. I really like to have the darker colors come in, and then it lightens up your face a little bit. I go down like this, come up from the forehead and go down like that, and come up to the forehead and go down like that. Alright, now what we're going to do is, let's go into this lighter peachy color and see how that comes out on the skin. Really pretty. Oh my. That is just beautiful, and it's covering up what I lost. When I put my foundation on, sometimes I'll sweat a little bit, and then my foundation will sometimes separate. Most of the time separate. So, okay. Now, I'm gonna put on my lipstick. It's Milani lipstick. Here we go. Really pretty pink to go with this look. I think it's really pretty. Every time I wear the mask, though, the lipstick ends up in the mask. But anyway, it's a start, right? I can always start with the makeup on. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, since I used the Huda palette, I'm going to use the Illumination in just a minute, but I wanted to go to this Wet n Wild. Let's see what color we get from this. It's a highlighting pink, and oh yeah, look at that. That did my whole outer eye area here above my cheek. Look at that. Wow, that's just beautiful. It always amazes me that you can get cosmetics such as Wet n Wild, and they do as good, if not better job than some of the things that you might pay more for. But look at that beautiful highlight in the pink. I just love it. So it gives me good color for going out. Also, I have the Huda Illumination palette, and I got this in my boxy. Okay. Sculpt. Wow. This one is for Sculpt. Let's just put that in there. Just deposited some with my fingers. Okay, and I already got that good golden light there. Okay. Wow, that comes out nice on the skin. How do you like it? You think it looks good? I think it's a great combination for the day. It's a light day look, not too heavy. Not too much makeup. Just looks like you enhanced everything that you wanted to enhance here. So another thing I do at the end is I come in with my little Avon. This is a moisturizing concealer. It's almost all gone, but I go right here and I put it right under the eye, just like that. And you see how it goes in so nicely? What it does is it takes out the dryness from my skin and deposits the moisture right there, and it's a great concealer. If I have a brush I've been using. I can use a brush to move it in, or just my fingers like that. So anyway, I hope you liked my video. I hope everything came out, the colors came out good, and that you like the look I created with this outfit and my jewelry. So anyway, next time we're going to do a different color, so be sure to come back again and watch my channel for a new makeup look. Okay, see you next video.